Hello everyone, in today's video we're going to be talking about Fortnite, which is something I don't talk about a lot actually, but we're going to be on PC Gamer. It's made by Morgan Park, published by Morgan Park, and it's going to be linked down in the description if you'd like to check it out and read for yourself. The title goes, Fortnite is coming for the FPS. Epic's experimental Fortnite FPS module enters open testing. Now, there's been rumors that Fortnite is going to have a first-person mode for, I feel like, years at this point. I think it's been multiple years, basically since the early 2020s. I think people were talking about how Fortnite should have a first-person mode or forced first-person mode. Kind of like PUBG, when it first came out, it was third-person mostly, and then became the forced first-person, which I think is the most played version of it now. I can't remember, actually. Honestly, I don't even know. It wouldn't surprise me. I haven't played that game in a very long time. Same with Fortnite. Fortnite in 2024 is a battle royale shooter, an arena shooter, a racing game, a rhythm game, a survival game, and later this year it's going to be a first-person shooter. Later this year, really. Epic has officially opened testing for a first-person camera mode in Fortnite, now usable in Fortnite Creative Mode, and UEFN, Unreal Editor for Fortnite. Oh, okay, yeah. As regular Fortnite players know, creators are already using camera trickery to fake janky first-person views, to often good effect, but this official implement goes further. Workarounds be gone, Epic blog post on this feature begins. The new first-person camera mode device enables you to create polished first-person experiences rendered from the player's character's viewpoint. Epic hopes Fortnite creators will use this tool to make modes in popular genres like first-person, team-based, or tactical shooter games, and add new levels of immersion into horror and cinematic adventure games. The first-person module is currently experimental, so folks aren't allowed to publish anything that uses it yet. I can see why after messing with it this week, first-person Fortnite is promising, but it's very clearly, as Epic warns, most guns won't have first-person reload animations yet, so your arms just disappear off-screen during the process. That makes sense. I mean, there's a lot of things that have to go into a first-person camera mode. First-person animations that do exist look pretty good, and the shooting isn't bad either. You can sprint, jump, aim down sights like you'd expect. And this is just an imager thing from it. It looks pretty good. Yeah, the shooting looks pretty good. Some of the, yeah, that gun just fades back down. I think this pistol has a reload animation. And the guns look pretty well animated. The problem is that Fortnite has so many guns that, like, the developers of Fortnite have to be going crazy overtime for this. Because, like, there's so many things you have to animate in first person. And, like, this is just the shooting stuff. Like, what about the building and all the melee weapons in the game? Like, there's so much stuff. And if you think about it, all the hands in the game are different. There are so many character models that, like, does that mean they have to make sure all the hands work? Because there's so many Fortnite skins. Yeah, that's crazy amounts of work. You can see where Epic is probably going with this one. Once the feature is ready for prime time, I imagine first-person battle royale will be an official playlist, right next to Zero Build and Standard. I hope Zero Build has a first-person mode. That'd be kind of cool. And if it proves popular, it'll be there to stay. I really hope the Zero Build has a first-person mode, because I'll definitely play that. I don't know if I want to play building with... I don't like building in general, so we'll see. But I wonder what constitutes popular enough to support first-person mode indefinitely. It's clear that Epic blogs post that supporting first-person is a manual process. New animations have to be made for new guns and tools going forward. I wonder if this is a task the studio wants to hoist itself on itself. That's what I was saying. There's so many things they have to do in order for this to happen. Like, you basically need a full team. You would basically need to hire an entire new team for the first person mode, because you have to do individual animations for all of them. And that's just insane. Like, unless you could figure out a way to, like, make some things have the same animation, but I don't know. Like how it is now dedicated to creating Lego and Fall Guys versions of regular Fortnite skins. I do know that if this new way of playing Fortnite is going to catch on, it'll need more TLC, yeah. Even with custom animations, first-person Fortnite still feels more like a mod than a full-fledged FPS. Gun skins and character arms don't look great up close, yep. Since they weren't designed for that, the forced FOV is a little claustrophobic, and the scale of Fortnite's environment looks strange from a different viewpoint. I mean, that's just... I think the scale of environment, I think that's just something you'll have to get used to. But the FOV, that's going to be a big deal. I think the biggest thing, though, is that the gun skins and the character arms aren't made to be, like, look at first person. Like, this hand model, this hand and arm, isn't bad, But this isn't what you're expecting from a AAA game that's literally the most popular game in the world. You know what I mean? There is different expectations for something like that. And I think that is just a monumental task that only Epic could do, because they do have the funds to be able to pay for an entire new team to be able to have all this animated. But the problem is that worth it? Is there going to be enough players that are actually going to use it? And honestly, I don't know. Overall, honestly, I don't think so. Because I still feel like most Fortnite players play just the regular playlists, and I don't think they're going to play the FPS mode. I honestly don't think so. Because it's just not, that's not Fortnite. What Fortnite is the standard Fortnite Battle Royale with building. And like, I only play no build, and I understand that a lot of people play no build, but like, most people just play whatever is easiest to click play on. So that's build mode, that's with friends, you know? The Battle Royale mode with friends. So I don't know. I just don't see... The Fortnite is probably the only game that could probably have this many modes, because the player base can split off enough and still have enough players, but we'll read on. Oh, there's only one more thing. The first-person Fortnite module is available now to try and private islands, and the editor. Players will now be able to publish levels in first-person when the module enters beta later this year. Yeah, I just think it's crazy. As a novelty for the editor and for custom maps, I can definitely see this being cool. But as a regular game mode, it just sounds too much work. It just sounds like it's going to be way too much work. And there's just simply so much things to do. Just looking at this over and over again, this clip, it's just like, these animations are good, don't get me wrong. But now you have to times that by 20, basically. Just for the guns. And then you have to make sure all the arms work for every single Fortnite skin in existence. And then all the gun skins for all of those guns. It's just insane amounts of work. I just don't see this ever being reasonable. And like, the only way I can see it being reasonable is if you limit stuff, or if you just accept the fact that your hands will not be the same. And I just don't think I don't think people will be okay with that. And it's kind of sucks, but it kind of makes sense. Though the animations still look pretty good. If this ever comes out, I'll definitely try it. I'm not gonna play the maps. I'm not into Fortnite enough to try look over in the creative modes and stuff like that. But if it ever becomes a temporary game mode on the official playlist, I'll definitely try it out. But I just don't see this being a permanent game mode, because there's just so much work you have to do. It's an insane amount of work, and I just don't see that realistically happening ever, because there's just so many things. I keep saying it over and over again, but the amount of work it's actually insane. And every time I think about it, it blows my mind just how much work they'd have to do, even just to get to this point. But Epic is probably the only developer that could do this because of the amount of money Fortnite makes. But this is definitely another wait and see. I'll update people on it if it continues, and maybe I'll try it out. I probably will try it out if there's an official, easier way to play it. I'm not as interested enough to go into like the creative modes and the custom maps and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Thank you all for watching today's video. If you like to, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. I really appreciate it if you do. If you'd like to comment down below what you guys will think, if you're going to test it out right now or wait until it comes out into more public senses, or are you going to try the custom maps, do it yourself with friends maybe? Let me know. If you'd like to follow me on other places, I have a Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and a Patreon if you'd like to support directly, or you can also join YouTube memberships if you'd like to join as well. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Goodbye, everyone.